She says she decided to come out of the comfort zone of her parents' protective shell to pursue something that she dreamt of. Well, with that kind of mindset and perseverance, you can definitely conquer the world. Hi, I'm Sadaf and I welcome you all to another episode of Women Influencers Talk Show. I read a very fascinating quote somewhere which said that behind every successful woman is herself. And isn't that so true? Our guest today on the show is a woman who doesn't only believe this but has proven this to the world. I'm so happy to welcome Radhika Jagirta today on our show, who is the Mrs. Maharashtra of 2019. Hello Radhika, how are you doing? Oh my god, such a pleasure to have you on our show today. Welcome to Women Influencers Talk Show. Radhika, please share a little bit about yourself to our viewers.
It was really great talking to you through this Women Influencers Talk series. I hope you are doing well. So to talk about myself, I am born and brought up in Maharashtra. That's why I'm wearing a Maharashtrian dressing style today. And about my background and childhood, my both parents were working. And education, equality, values and principles were always, the most important things, driving forces in my family, which made me to be, inclined towards studious person, independent person, self-made woman, who I am right now. After marriage also, my in-laws, my husband, my daughter, they all are very supportive to the work that I am doing right now. I'm a supply chain leader in Cummins, the automobile industry in India. Since more than 15 years. I am a freelancer model as well as I do lots of social work. So, I am a most independent, self-made woman who really want to empower myself so that I can empower others. So, in short, that's me.
Radhika, you have had a very smooth academic background. Rather, you were a very studious student, isn't it? So how come you landed up going for a beauty pageant?
So Sadaf, as I mentioned, I was very studious, in my early stages of career, and even now I'm doing my double masters. But as a person, I was always very social, outspoken, extrovert person, and I was looking for a platform where I can present myself, I can show my talent, I can be myself, and connect with the society as a large. So that's why I ended up in a beauty pageant, and I think pageantry and the pageantry journey gave me all these things to present myself to a larger audience, to connect with them and give back to the society. So that's how, even being a studious person, even being a working mother, I went to a pageantry journey and I really enjoying that.
Sure, why not? In today's time and age when everybody is realizing the importance of skills, talent and also pursuing their passion, I think we are just living in the best of the time. Radhika, what made you stand out from amongst all the other contestants?
To talk about pageantry journey and what made me stand out among other contestants is confidence. If you want to be yourself and you have that confidence, there is no one who can take your dream out. So I think that's what made me to win this coveted crown. And I never dreamed about earning the crown. I worked for it. So I think that's all.
Very well said. Radhika, I think it's very important to dream, but in order to give it a shape, you need to take that risk and chase your dreams. Radhika, now my next question to you is, who is that person whom you look up to the most in life?
Person who I look up to, for rest of my life is my mother. who taught me to be independent, to be yourself. And because of her, I am, I am the person who is right now sitting in front of you. And apart from my mother, my husband, who is always supporting since last 10 years to the all the decisions, all my choices. And that's why I look after both of them, my mother and my husband.
That's wonderful, Radhika. A good family support system definitely gives that extra push. But then when you enter the world, you face many challenges and obstacles. Radhika, what kind of obstacles did you have to overcome when you entered this pageant?
So Sadaf, before I talk about the obstacles during the pageant journey, I first of all want to thank my mentors Anjana Mascarenas and Karl Mascarenas for being there throughout the pageant journey, which made it very easy to come across any of the obstacles. So there was one which is a peer pressure. 49 beautiful, talented contestants whom I really wanted to compete. That was one of the obstacles. But what I focused on is, being yourself, focusing on your strengths rather than faking your weaknesses. So I think overall the pageant journey was very smooth, fun-filled, exciting, and I really want to thank Diva Pageants for providing such a wonderful opportunity for all the married women who can be themselves and who can come out of their comfort zone and be there.
Amazing, Radhika. You're so right. If one is focused, determined, and also positive about what they want, I think every and each obstacle seems small and can be conquered. Radhika, what tips and advice would you like to give to all the viewers who are watching this show, especially women who want to come out of their comfort zone but they think it might be just risky? So how can they overcome this fear?
So Sadaf, sharing the tips, I think there are few tips which I really wanted to share with others. The first one is you have to take the first step. No one else will take that step for you. The second one is don't be afraid of failure. Try something out of box. If you fail, you will learn out of it. And the third one is, you should have the courage to come out of the zone, work out and sustain there. So I think these three tips I really wanted to share whoever wants to come to pageant.
Those are great tips, Radhika. Thank you so much. I completely agree with you about thinking out of the box and pursuing one's goals unconditionally. I think that's very important. Now, Radhika, I'm going to play a rapid fire question round with you. I'm sure you're going to love it. Let's start. What is your biggest flaw?
The biggest flaw, I think I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and because of this I tend to clean up the home, house and office all the time. So that's the biggest flaw.
Well, I think OCD can be a boon sometimes. Okay, so if you had to wish for something, what would it be?
If I could have only one wish, I will ask for 10 more wishes to grant.
Smart girl, Radhika. What is your dream vacation?
About dream vacation, I think I would go for a world tour along with my family. That's my dream vacation.
That's great. So now if you were given any superhuman power, what would you desire for?
Superhuman power, I think I will ask for the healing power, because I think people around here requires lots of healing now because of the stress and anxiety.
Great thought. Now a word that you overuse.
The word that I overuse is and. I think I use it all the time.
Okay, you know what is that one word that I keep on overusing? It is Even if I get conscious that I'm saying it again and again, but I keep on saying Have it, you see, really. So what is your hidden talent?
I think hidden talent, there are two. The one is bike riding and the second one is belly dancing. I love both of this.
Wow, that's so cool. Radhika, even I want to try out bike riding someday, and maybe you can coach me. What do you say? Okay, so now what is that one thing that you love eating for breakfast?
Breakfast, I think maa ke haath ka kuch bhi. I think I love anything which my mom cooks.
Oh, I thought you will just say poha, because I think all my Marathi friends, they can just swear by poha. Whenever you ask them, the unanimous answer is poha. My next question to you is, what is the best and the worst thing about being a woman?
Being a woman is itself a best thing. The power to reproduce the next life is the best thing about being a woman. I don't think so there is any worst thing about being a woman.
Thumbs up to that. Radhika, what is that childish thing that you still love doing now?
Childish thing, I think I have a daughter of 8 years old and I love pillow fighting and jumping on the bed. That I still enjoy with my daughter.
That's so much fun, and I'm sure more than your daughter, you must be enjoying this pillow fight. Radhika, if you were given a hidden treasure, where would you bury it?
Hidden treasure, I don't have any, but if I have, I won't tell you or I won't tell anyone.
Okay, no complaints. Radhika, I'm so happy that you came on today's show. It was such a pleasure talking to you and knowing more about you. Thank you once again, and all the best for your present and future endeavors.
It was really great talking to you through this Women Influencers Talk series.
All you beautiful people, I can't thank you enough for your love, your likes, your comments. They're really very inspiring and morale booster for us. Please subscribe to our channel and also press the bell icon for future notification. Till we meet next time again, take care, stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.